Hi, I'm Rich Dean. I'm the founder and creative director here at Supersonic Playground. In this video, we're going to be talking about how much does a WordPress website cost? It's a question we get asked all the time. It's obviously a really important one for clients when they're considering a new website. So we're going to break it down, look at the different factors that can influence cost and what you need to be aware of. One of the biggest factors that can influence the cost of a WordPress website is whether you choose to do it yourself in-house or whether you outsource it to a professional like a web designer or web agency. If you do choose to build your WordPress website yourself, this can bring the cost down quite a bit, but there are still costs to be aware of. Things like domain names, SSL certificates, and hosting. You may also choose to purchase WordPress themes and plugins. And unless you're a web design expert, there'll be a limit to your experience and what you can achieve yourself, and this can impact on the overall quality of the website. If you choose to use an expert, then you may choose to use a freelancer or web design agency. If you choose to use a freelancer, they can be more cost effective. You're one person, you've got lower overheads compared to an agency, and you may get a more direct service. But again, there'll be limitations of what that freelancer can achieve, limitations to their own personal expertise compared to a bigger team. With a freelancer as well, you've also got to remember that they're either going to be more specialist in design or development, or SEO, or marketing. They may actually cover quite a broad skill set, but the broader their skill set, they're less likely to be that focused or expert in any one particular area. If you choose an agency, generally the agencies are more expensive than freelancers. And again, depending on what size agency you choose to work with, the cost can be affected by the size of the agency. But you will get the benefit of getting a broad specialist team, a broad team of experts who all have individual skill sets and all specialize in certain areas. An agency is a business. They will run day to day. Office hours, you'll know that if you have a problem with your website, you can phone them up, they can answer that question there and then, whereas freelancers can have availability issues if they're working on other projects, they may not be able to come back to you as quickly. When I started Supersonic Playground, I actually started out on my own, so I was effectively a freelancer, but I wanted to grow a team because I knew that was the best way to give the best level of service to our customers and our clients, and also to deliver the best possible solutions. Other things that can affect cost is how custom is the website versus how off the shelf. Are you using a WordPress theme, or is your agency using a WordPress theme to create your website? Or are they building a custom WordPress website for you? The more work involved, the more hours involved, the more that's going to cost. That's going to bump the cost up. Another thing is the size of the agency. Are they a small agency or a big agency? Big agencies tend to have bigger overheads, so their hourly rate can be more expensive. How experienced is the team building the website? Are they not very experienced or very experienced? Experience costs money. What we call brochure versus e-commerce websites. E-commerce websites tend to be more complex than a normal brochure website, so that can push the cost up too. Any kind of specific functionality or features that you want on the website that can make it more complex. Things like calculators, tools, features, functions, forms, anything that's complex to design and build, that can bump the cost up as well. At Supersonic Playground, we like to be really transparent with our costs. We have custom brochure websites that start from £6,000 to £7,000 with lower cost package options from £2,000 to £3,000. For a fully custom e-commerce website, these start at around about £10,000. But again, we have lower cost packages for £4,000 to £5,000. So hopefully you've now got a much better idea of how much a WordPress website can cost. If you want to find out more, check out the rest of our website or give us a shout.